guys, it's Scott here from Zomo Play, and so I'll be unboxing the Xbox One Day 1 edition with Forza. So let's get it done.
So due to the poor audio quality in the video, I'll narrate it like I usually do. So on the front we've got the Xbox One Day 1 edition with Forza bundle. On the right hand side we've got a content listing telling you what's included in the box. As you can see, Connect, power leads, HDMI lead, controller, etc. On the back it's just a Forza Day 1 download code logo and Xbox One logo, and on the left hand side is the Xbox One controller. And as I just demonstrated, it's got a fair bit of weight to it, so those thinking of carrying it around town for long periods of time, be warned, because your arm will ache. So unlike the standard Xbox One console, which comes in a green box, this one comes in a black one to showcase that it's the Day 1 edition. And interestingly, it's just a sleeve over the top of a black Day 1 edition box. So basically the contents are exactly the same. They just swap the code with Forza for FIFA, or FIFA for Forza, depending on which version you got. So as you can see, it slides up. But annoyingly, there's an insane amount of stickers to hold it down. So if I take that sleeve off, as you can see, it's just a standard Day 1 box, which by now is impossible to find. I'm guessing this is how they were supposed to be shipped before they decided to include a game with it. So obviously it was cheaper just to produce sleeves instead of actually redesigning the entire box. So just like the Xbox 360 boxes, they sort of fold out on themselves. So yet again, there's some more stickers at the top, and you just saw me spinning around the box to give you an idea of what it's like. So just fold this open. As you can see, presented straight away with the new Kinect sensor, as well as documentation that's fallen out of the box. So first up out of the box is the actual documentation. So as you can see, there's a Forza 5 download code, which is being sealed, so you don't accidentally redeem it, because I know a lot of people like me do unboxing videos. Next up is the Xbox One stereo headset, or was it mono headset? It's a headset anyway, so Xbox One headset included. Next up is the standard documentation that no one will ever read, but more importantly is a 14-day Xbox Live trial and a Xbox One Day 1 achievement. Of course I won't be showing you those because I'll activate them myself. And then here's the Xbox sticker, which looks identical to the Xbox 360 one, and manuals that no one will ever read. Now inside this padded envelope is where the or protective cover is where the Day 1 edition Xbox One controller will be. Unfortunately I won't be unboxing that, as I'll keep that boxed in the box, as I've bought a spare Xbox One controller to use, because obviously it's a rare collector's item and I don't want to get it ruined. So next up is all the power leads. So there you can see the actual Xbox One power brick, and yep, unfortunately it still uses a giant brick, unlike the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, which is just a normal power lead. Moving on now, I'll have a look at the Kinect sensor, and this includes an insanely thick cable. So those hoping to stick it in small places, you know, the gaps between the TV, might be a bit disappointed. So that's the Kinect sensor itself. A lot bigger than the old one and a lot heavier. So now that all that's out of the way, it's time to get to the main box itself, and that'll be the Xbox One console, which, just like the Xbox 360, is located at the bottom of the box. So as you'd expect, it's got quite a fair few padding around it, and just like the Xbox 360, it has that odd material around it that's sellotaped all the way around, so you'll have to bear with me while I cut them off and find where they are, because they're quite hidden now that they're using the black packaging with clear tape. Makes our life a bit harder, especially those that want to get into it straight away. So here we have it, the Xbox One. So now I'll just give you a closer look at the Xbox One console itself, and I do apologise about the poor lighting qualities. So as you can see, you've got the Xbox logo on the right hand side. Half of the console's matte black, while the other is gloss black. There you can just see the eject button, and then around to the left hand side you've got the sync button and the USB socket. And on the back of the box we've got the usual components, such as the USB port in, which I believe 2 of them. There's the Connect in, there's also the HDMI out, the optical out, and then for the first time the HDMI in. Moving on to the Connect sensor now, which is still in its protective wrapping until I get it connected up. This is what you can expect from it. It has got a little stand at the bottom which is obscured by the microphone input. So that was a quick unboxing of the Xbox One Day 1 edition, which is now available in the UK and Europe, but extremely hard to find.